Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I can hear myself, so that's good. And I have the appropriate sound setting on, which means no one can hear me breathe, except when I breathe loud, but don't worry about that. Greetings and salutations, folks. It's me, Kenny. I'll be turning the game on now. We'll see if it's still playing volume. It would appear not. Interesting. There it is, though. Yeah, the title, it doesn't loop on the title, so it like burns out its track and then it, you know. Do I want to play the tutorial before starting a new game? No. This is Penumbra Black Plague, everybody. Which means I think this is the second one. Based on all the research that I did, this is the second one, aka the second chapter to the story. So, yeah. I shouldn't need a tutorial. I think we'll just wing it. It'll be fine. For players wanting a real challenge, recommended suits most players for players who are bad at action games. I don't know. Enemies can take more damage and are faster. Is this what I want? Do I want this? It would make it more like a horror game. I mean, the last game I got attacked by a lot of dogs, but I just threw a lot of things at dogs. It's like, is this just gonna make it harder to throw things at dogs? What's the point? Screw it, we'll do hard. It's fine. I'm never gonna play this again, probably.
Without this knowledge, without this foundation,
might as well do it
you
like this, right?
Have the will to do what I must now ask of you.
Okay, what do you need me to do? I am now ready.
I followed my father to the Greenland wastes to uncover his secrets. You had to know how far I was willing to go.
He went pretty far. Like, we killed a lot of dogs.
Mining shaft and took shelter from the storm. You had to know how desperate I was.
I do. I was there.
I was plagued
by lot of dogs,
fears and mysteries, and aided by a madman, Red. You had to know how lonely I was.
Oh, that's what he looked like.
I incinerated my best friend. Red told me he wanted to die. You had to know how guilty I felt.
I do. You told me a lot.
I ventured boldly onwards and was struck down by my own heroics. You had to know how stupid I was.
This is a fun scheme.
All of these things. So human, so perfect. And yet still I failed to do what I must now ask of you.
Turn away. Loading. Okay, he didn't load. Understood. I wonder how many of our items we have from the first game. None, all, at least a flashlight. Where are we now? How is a man to know? Hello. Ah, I see. Yes. Money. Coin, even. Why? Various paper clippings, a receipt for French toast, some sort of article covering a carnival in Reno, and what I think is a stock market review from 1986. Is this a prison? A vice in working condition, ready to squeeze anything or anyone. Milk. We found it, boys, I think. Hold on, it's either a delicious milk or a deadly bleach. Let's find out which. We'll never know. I'm assuming you're locked. Yeah, that's about right. I can't stand that noise. It gives me the creeps. That gives you the creeps? Dude, you got locked up in a not so great place. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Come on. Ah. They gave the game physics. Dead cold, and I don't think the place is going to get any warmer. Between light and shadow exists an entire world. That world is necessarily our own. Get out now. That world is necessary. Wait. Yeah, no, that is necessarily our own. Get out. Okay, you know, I'm working on it. Glow stick. Should be useful, you think? Is my flashlight in here? Well, that's disappointing. Okay, how do I spin you? Does it open or close at all when I do that? You're killing me. Yeah. Okay, well, we have a bed that may or may not be covered in urine. Being passed out on that thing was bad enough. I'm not about to go back for seconds. Okay. Well, as it stands, the ceiling looks like it might come down any second. I should get out of here. Can we use the ceiling to like, you know? I am mostly gearless now. An old coin, not sure what country it's from. All right, baby. Damn it. I tried. A ventilation cover. Damn, these screws are tight. I need some sort of tool to get this open. Well, we looked for a tool. As I mean, we have this vice grip. Were there any other tools that I saw? No, you stay up. I'm not seeing anything in there. Anything on the shelf? I don't see anything. Some sort of tool, you say? Man, that noise does suck. Does G still? Okay, yeah, G still the glow stick. Good to know. I think the control scheme has mostly not changed. Maybe it's behind it? No. Well, now I can't get on my bed anymore. No use now, yada, yada, yada. I'm not seeing a tool. I am blind, though. Often incapable of seeing things that I need. And wait, hold on. Is the coin count? That is... I'm so close. The coin is just a little too thick. Okay, well, what about the vice? Did that do it? Flat coin now. Feels like a stretch. Hell yeah. Can I save? No. Well, that sucks. May 2001. I wasn't sure how long I'd been out, but my head still hurt. Either it hadn't been long or they hit me really hard. I didn't have a clue what was going on, and all of a sudden I really didn't care. I was getting out. That's the dream. Oh, look, there's arrows. That's convenient. That was less convenient. What is that? I don't know. Now I'm curious. Ah, body. Okay, let's go. Salvation. Look, salvation's ahead. Salvation, mine or someone else's? Probably mine. I assume mine. All right, well, we got a new room full of new stuff, like this flare. Rubble. We like rubble. Looks like someone intentionally tried to block this way. They did a pretty good job, too. They did a so-so job. It's a can of soda, not my favorite flavor, but sweet enough. Still ice cold. Hey, at least the vending machines are working. I'm surprised that worked. They did a pretty good job. All right, so it looks like there's a second vent. Which way was salvation? Okay, not this way. Let's, yeah, let's just... Well, I guess you got my last note. We're through the thick of it now. If you, like me, have just escaped into the ventilation, you shouldn't be far from the stronghold set up in the mess hall. Should be safe there. I've been making my route. If you follow that, you should be fine. Almost home and dry now. I heard Howard's been working on a cure. Maybe we can beat this thing after all. Maybe when I get back, we'll be able to sort everything out. And by the time you make it through, you'll be just in time for tea and metals. What the hell is tea and metals? Maybe even some hot chocolate. How about that? I can't wait. I love hot chocolate. Neil Oswald, chief chemist. P.S. Careful of the mess hall security. I designed it myself. It's sensitive to organic material. Right. Well, collapsed, not too specific. Watch your steps. Sound advice. I think I should take it. Great. It's blocked up. We got batteries, though. Uh-oh. Should I go slow? Nope. Hold on. We got boards for this. All right, now my best moment. You're killing me. That's better. What about the other one? Okay, this is a good idea. This is gonna work. And it totally did. Go me. Freezer. Well, we can't go that way. I think this stuff might be cold enough to kill me. Uh-oh. I have a chair. Don't tempt me. Keep locked, huh? Ugh, gross. The stench in here is unreal, and I can jiggle it around just like Amnesia Machine for pigs. Sorry. What are you? Solve the mystery now. I have no idea. I'm assuming bleach. Don't drink the bleach. Okay. Ketchup? I don't know what that is. A sack. Fascinating. Well, I'm in here now. A thermostat controlling the amount of coolant running through the pipes. Right. Okay, I understand. We hit it. Okay, we hit it with something a little heavier. Something that isn't a sack. Yeah. Damn it. What if I... The cold can is dropping the thermostat right down. All right, if you say so. I was about to say, how do I get back up? Then I saw the crate. Okay. Huzzah. One step at a time. I knew that soda was gonna come in handy. Lasers. Whatever this thing does, it looks as if it'll trigger if I try to pass. Whoa.
Chef Carlito is waiting for you in the mess hall with
Okay.
insert today's specials here. A happy worker is an efficient worker, and only efficient workers will be fed.
Damn, have I been an efficient worker? Okay, patient note. Darren Gray, sex, male, age 32, nationality, AUS, Australian? Something. Role, evacuation team. First symptoms, patient reported mild disorientation and was asked to lie down, mild sedatives administered. Hour 3, patient developed a rash on his neck, possibly infection entry point. Hour 4, 2 of the 3 full symptoms manifested. Deja vu, patient reported that he had already undergone standard tests when I was the only one who could have administered them. Paranoia, said testing is abhorrent to the patient. I have no doubt that the third symptom, oral distortion, will take hold within the next 30 minutes. Abnormal noises, even disembodied voices and alternate personalities are commonly reported to other infected staff. Hour 6, patient secured as per Arthaic standard. Okay, see, it said deja vu. I phased backwards in that vent earlier. I wonder if that was just like a game glitch or if it was something that was like supposed to happen. And then one of the other symptoms is paranoia. So now I'm paranoid about the deja vu. So maybe I'm sick. Procedure, bolted the bastard down myself. We can't protect ourselves from infection, but we can take precautions with the infected. Hour 7, patient pronounced expired by common consent of all those present. Expiration was caused by an overdose of insulin. I administered the dose myself at 6:12. Death did not occur for a further 13 minutes, 3 times the expected figure. I wonder to what extent Gray could still be considered a man. All right, so we got spooky infections now. I don't think I can block you, but I can probably hop it, right? No, you stay dead. Thump, thump. Keep the unpure out. A food menu, not used for food anymore. Poker tour Friday night. Be there. All right, well, you enjoy your floor. So wait, that was the chief chemist? Wasn't that the guy that left me the note? I take it I can't open you. A lock, huh? All right, how much can I move? All right, so for some reason using the chair makes me stronger. Don't know what that's about, but hey, you know, we're here for it. Come on. This better be what I have to do. A truly devious barricade, just as hard to put, take apart as it was to put together. Okay, we're in. I can't use that. I am but a man with glow sticks. Alcohol? Alcohol is useful. More boxes. Uh-oh. More of these things. Always at the heart of it. These things are everywhere. There's still a part of me that's in there. Something that draws me in. That's right. We established that it's like maybe fracturing or copying him. Us, the main character.
Chief Carpenter. Rank, elevated. Status,
Elevated.
C, imprisoned. Observing the Turn-Gat movement, I predict that it will be my cell they visit next. To my knowledge, I am the last remaining member of the Elevated at this facility, and so it falls upon me to ensure that Xeno protocol is not compromised. For that reason, I record here the only way I have discovered to neutralize the viral threat. The species...
Naturally, he did not, you know, impart that wisdom onto me, because that would be a little too convenient. I bet fire works, though. Fire almost always works. Okay, so every door will either not budge or is locked. Okay. Okay. Right. The air smells rotten. Step 1, throw shit at it. Where's the one that wouldn't budge? Not this one. There's a rock here. I could use that. It's like a brick. Darn. Heh. Nothing here would work, I think. Well, now I'm disappointed I couldn't just throw a brick at it. How about that? Huh? Suck it, losers. A lot of blood in here, though. A syringe.
Get over here.
Right. Oh, he's like invincible. Maybe, I don't know if he's invincible. He sure isn't taking damage. He's not acting like it, at least. Oh, he felt that. Dude. Oh, you're blind. Oh, is that your... I'm gonna assume that that's an organ and not your schlong. He got me. Okay. If it's, Well. If it's possible to kill him, I'm not sure how. I hope that wasn't like, yeah, don't worry about it. What did I pick up? I really want that to work.
Someone there.
No. How do you feel about brick? Okay, headshot seems to work. I think. Maybe. I could be hallucinating it. Aw. I couldn't quite, you know. Maybe I could, though. Hold on.
Must have been right.
I don't know what he's saying.
What was that?
Nice umbilical cord. Crap. I had a working strategy for a second, though. Okay, they're a little hard to, because I can't just like stun lock them, sort of.
Nice.
I want to kill like one at least. Maybe.
Must have been right.
Get back here.
What was that?
Maybe it's because this has weight. Get your weird umbilical cord out of here. Also, come on. I was trying. I don't know how killable these things are.
Something isn't right.
You think something isn't right? You think maybe it has something to do with you? Kind of a big hitbox. How much time am I willing to waste trying to do this?
Was that?
Oh man, you didn't even feel that. Come on. find a way. Whoops. Okay, they're a little fast. The hard difficulty has made them fast. Aw. Well, 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 if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. I'm a little, not proficient with the controls. I couldn't kite him. Okay, it's probably not worth continuing to try. I don't even know if they're killable, so... And, like, it looks like it's doing something, but whatever it's doing, it's not very much. So let's play it like it's a horror game.
Is someone there?
No.
Always want that. Must always be right.
Huh. Another vice? Why are there so many vices? Wait, is this my cell?
You are dead.
Oh, come on. You're making it really hard to want to ignore you. I hope you know that. Not quite. Apparently they can push infinite weight. Because that was a whole ass thing. Okay. The game dev really didn't want you to be able to, say, block them in, I suppose. I'm trying to figure out how long I'm willing to keep trying to kill this thing. Because I really don't want to deal with it. Like, I want peace when I explore my dark horror areas, you know?
What was that?
Come on. They can really just corner you, huh?
What was that?
I hope you felt that. You broke the door! Dude. You know how much those cost? Hey, can I have your flashlight? Like, not for nothing, but I kind of, like, want it. I get a little better on the controls every time. getting weirder to track. Crap, it's all falling apart. I don't know, that was a lot of crates thrown. They might just be invincible. Maybe not killable by my current standards. I threw a lot at him. Like, I threw a lot. I don't know how much it was exactly, but...
Nice.
How do I lean again? Oh, not that.
Quite low.
That's what it is. It's Q and E.
Something isn't right. Molly. Must have been a wreck.
Yep.
Nice.
Are you just gonna camp here or what?
You do better stay put.
Will you follow me out? Nothing happened. Only truest blood will get through. But nothing happened. Do I need to... Oh, hold on. Well, that's not convenient. Well, you know, I can just drag this through. Hi. Sorry about that. I need to clean it out. Oh. Sorry. Blood from the corpse that spoke to me earlier. All right, well. You can now enter the safe area. In this stronghold was anything, if this stronghold was anything like as elaborate as its security, I was in for an experience. I didn't know what to expect, but I was getting used to that. Yeah, and apparently box throwing isn't the magic, the golden bullet that it was last time, you know? A broken fuse box, huh? You're too late. Sorry, we packed up and left today. It's been 6 months since we established this stronghold and a year since we released the Tumgite virus. Clearly, there's no one coming to rescue us. We took a vote and decided to head for the old mine shaft. This installation was built over. How'd that work out? Right toward the start of the troubles, one of the scientists got out that way. We haven't heard back from him, but you never know. The vote was 8-3 in favor. Anyone returning to this point, I suggest you do the same. There couldn't be more than a few more survivors out there even now. More and more of our numbers are disappearing, losing it, or getting infected. You can make it out via the sewers, then into the shafts. Eventually, we'll all have to find a way up and through the ice. We may yet die of cold, but it's better than what happened to Gray. The only person that may still be out there is Howard. Kind of our leader. He left base a few weeks ago, and that's part of what's led us to this. He'd converted the kitchen into an office and was translating some old text. When he claimed to have found a way to counteract the disease, I guess he didn't make it. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Something's angry. Yada, yada. Been there, done that. Painkillers? Yep. Drainage of sorts. What's this? A barrel. From the smell of it, I'd say the crap inside is drenched with gasoline. Noted. Don't know what to do with gasoline barrel, but hey. Right. Any vents? You know. Oh, hey, DB, welcome to the stream. Were you here for any of the Penumbra streams? This is Penumbra, the second chapter. Things have been weird. The monsters that have the umbilical cords do not die no matter how many barrels you throw at them. Well, that could be a lie. Maybe they do die, but I couldn't get it to die. That light, it doesn't seem natural. What do you want me to do with that, game? It isn't natural. Maybe it, wait, hold on. Maybe it is natural. What am I looking at here? Ghosts? Whatever. No time to think about that. I gotta find a way out of this room. Okay. Do you want me to start a fire to turn the sprinklers on? They did say it was drenched in gasoline, and that is a suspiciously well-rendered sprinkler. You have been in the Penumbra stream before? Yeah, we got knocked out. That guy that was talking to us named Red, burnt himself alive, and then we got knocked out, and then we woke up here, and now things are good, you know? You remember looking up the meaning of Penumbra? I remember someone looking that up, so I guess it was you. It's the part of a shadow, right? Do I have anything to start a fire with? Probably not, right? I have a flare. I imagine that's not the kind of thing that would work, though. Drainage. Let's break some boxes, maybe, if I can do that. Batteries. Come on. Something to do with shadows? I think it's like the part of the shadow that is like after the darkest or something like that. Not a single lighter or nothing, huh? Maybe I'm wrong about the sprinklers. I miss having a tool that I could break things with. I miss the hammer. There is no longer a hammer. We got some nice blood. This won't open, right? It was worth a shot. Apparently the store is controlled from a remote location. However, it says here that it does open in the event of an emergency. Damn it. Okay. Just level with me here. I have this. The game says it's drenched in gasoline, which is, and then I saw this and I assumed that that means that I just start. Wait, hold on. I understand now. Yeah. Yay. What the hell is this? Wait your turn, demons. It's Tasty Flakes. I love my Tasty Flakes. Man, there sure are a lot of locked doors. Braid. There's an effort made. Filthy with grease from years of abuse. It's a broken fridge. How do we know it's broken? Have you tested it? Oh, an old computer. Hold on. It's an old artifact. We poke it. We poke the artifact, and it whispers dark secrets to us. There's something reassuring about that feeling, like I've got one less thing to worry about. Are these save points? I don't even know if these are save points. They might be save points. A timeline of events. I copied the text on screen to my notebook. I want to see it. Okay. 1910, Northwestern lead mine opens. 17th of August, 1930, University of Copenhagen research suggests high local suicide rates may be due to chemical deposits in the mine. 3rd of September, 1939, World War II breaks out. 1st of December, 1939, part of the lead mine converted into British command bunker. 14th of August, 1945, World War II ends. 15th of August, 1945, commanding officer files reports an ancient artifact discovered during routine maintenance. 1952, Northwestern lead mine shuts down. 1954, new lead and iron operations open on site of old mine. 1969, malformed local fauna prompts assignment of Dr. J. Peters to iron mine. 1970, Dr. Peters discovers abnormally large specimen of gray rockworm. Very large, I might add. Eat you large. 21st of August, 1972, accident involving large-scale deaths causes entire mining operation to be shut down. Many bodies are never rediscovered. 19th January 1973. Archaic becomes aware of events in Greenland. Archaic? What? 1st of April 1973, construction begins on shelter research station on site of abandoned Northwest mine. Man, there's a lot of events. 1975, shelter construction complete. Key members including Observation, Baron, Chemical, Troy, blah, 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 people. 1990, shelter operation expand to secondary evacuation site, including Site B, Water Cave. 12th of September 1991, Troy Retinabla relocated by Neil to attending chemical site on B. Substance 63 and artifact 66B discovered at Site B. Site B closed due to hostile local fauna. Primary excavation uncovers Tumgate tomb. Tomb? What? We found a tomb? Evacuation continues despite protests from people. April 2000, investigation of Tumgate tomb scheduled by Chief Observer Wilbur Frisk. There's a tomb here? Why the hell is there a tomb here? It's a freaking mine in Greenland. Oh, sick. My research has uncovered something fascinating. Time and time again, I warned Overseer Frisk, I need time to perform your favorite book, Exposition. Exposition, the PowerPoint. Paid the price. This facility's security level is high enough that no trace of it exists beyond the confines of these walls. Not even the archaic central cast have records of this location. In fact, the only link to this place in the outside world is the notes I have left behind many years ago. However, since the virus has released over 1 year ago, no rescue attempts have been made. Not one person has tried to enter the facility just before the virus was released. I sent a message out to someone I could trust. I can only assume that my son, Philip, has received the note and done as I asked. No matter what happens down here, at least I think we're Philip. I think we're the son. At least I can rest easy in knowing no trace remains of this place, that these secrets will stay buried here. I've learned over the years never to put much weight on any one discovery, but the information I now hold is vital, not just to our survival, but to the future of our species. First thing in the morning, I intend to call on volunteers to set out into the infection area of the shelter. No one will come, but I shall ask all the same. I'll make a move for the library research station first, then it's all unknown variables. After that, I shall simply have to put my faith in this discovery. If I am wrong about this, I will barely make it through residential. To think I left my family for this place, for this organization, which is more horrible that I have sacrificed something so dear, or that I do not regret it for a second. Okay. Hold on, before any of that, I want to put my disc in.
Welcome to Shelter Research Station, Greenland.
Yeah.
Shelter is an almost entirely self-sufficient installation built in the 70s to further serve the purposes of the archaic elevated caste in their pursuit and defense of ancient knowledge. As a new member of the facility, there are some basic rules you should be aware of in order to be useful to the archaic.
Okay, so we have an evil
Shelter
organization now.
provides living facilities, including a mess hall, gymnasium,
Archaic, huh?
and medical bay, in addition to the stipulated array of laboratories, chemical and biological, workstations, excavation equipment, and security.
Nice, nice.
Please use the former at your leisure, but expect to be assigned to the latter with a moment's notice. Second, due to the nature of our work here, should you feel in any way ill, lightheaded, or otherwise mentally incapacitated, do not report to the medical facility. Fasten yourself securely to whatever solid object may be available, attempt to seal all connecting doors, and await retrieval by our trained professionals.
Well, that sounds
In a
delightful.
worst-case scenario, be prepared to swallow your personal cyanide capsule,
That's
which
even
will be
more
issued
delightful.
after this briefing. The Archaic hates to lose its treasured staff, but it may be for the good of the operation. We know you will enjoy your work with us.
Is that a hammer and a grenade? Password changes. The following password changes have been made since the printing of your personal guide. I'm not gonna remember any of this. Oh, good, he wrote it down. Okay. Shoot. What was it? Hold on. 236. Uh, 1167. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, of course you're jammed. I'm taking my tasty flakes. Burn, tasty flakes, burn. Okay, so it's gotta be the store, right? Yeah, okay, I'll take that. What was in here? I guess there's probably a vent, right? Close enough. It's a ladder. I miss when we had a flashlight. Now it's just a glow stick. Caved in long ago. Not going in there without a more reliable source of light. Okay. How is the glow stick not reliable? The glow stick hasn't failed me yet. Well, shoot. Where do you get a flashlight? Oh. Flashlight? Please? No? Yes? No? I'm not seeing a flashlight. Let's check in here. Or not in here. Let's check in here. Well, there was no flashlight in the oven. Shame about that one. That's where I keep my flashlights. What? Where's the prompt? Huh? I found a thing. Some kind of weird statue. It's almost like a collector's item. God damn it. Game, you had to add collector's items and then advertise it like that. If we meet again. Hello, Gun Cactus. Welcome to Penumbra, the second chapter where I cook garbage. Get in there. Or don't. Get in there. They stepped up their game. The umbilical cord monsters are really hard to kill. If you can kill them at all. Then again, I am on very hard. Or not very hard, I'm on hard. So maybe that factors into it, you know, just like a little bit. But I threw a lot at the one that I saw and it did not die. So, you know. I can open the fridge now. Look at that. Why is there so much ketchup? Aww. What's the mission this time? It's the same mission. Get the hell out. I think we're actually here because our dad told us to be here because he wants to save the world from an infection. There's a flashlight. Because it looks like there's a hell of an infection now. There, you happy now? We can go. He has his flashlight. He was all scared. Okay. There, you have a reliable source of light now. Won't be able to go through here. It's 100% COVID. I don't think it's COVID. I don't think COVID turns you into an umbilical cord monster. I hope that that's what they have. If it's not an umbilical cord, it's something else, and it's pretty bloody looking, so I've made assumptions. The sewers seemed like the only route out, but it wasn't out I wanted anymore. My father had found something, and I needed to know what. Without that, everything would have been for nothing. Yeah, see, so we're trying to stop this, whatever the problem is. Yeah. Aw. Well, it's awfully wet down there. I don't know why I'm turning this. What? Guys, I don't know what happened. Oh, I know this boat. This was the first game. Oh, you mean oh, I know the flesh that hates. I know this place. I've been here before. Yeah, this was the first game. I know the flesh that hates. The flesh that hates is fun. Ah, feels good. It's a perfect picture of this room, almost. Is that a clue? Can I not open this? What am I missing? Soup? Now it's perfect. Mario 64 jump through the painting? I can't do that. Yeah, no, not quite. Chest under the table. A locked chest. Come on. I believe in you, chest. Please, I'm begging you. I don't need this amount of sass from furniture. I don't even know what I broke. Turn it? I don't know if I can. It's being very stubborn. Maybe this will do. It's like it doesn't want to pull this way. It's like auto-correcting. Come on. I don't even know why I'm doing this. There's no indication that this is what I have to do. Get under there. You think it's in wrong? I mean, yeah, but I'm hoping that if this is what I have to do, it's good enough, you know? There, see, it was good enough. I was operating under the assumption that it was a good enough sort of situation because it would have been a bitch to get that under there the right way. A picture of, I'm not sure, eggs? Yeah. What do you want me to do with this game? Oh, egg. Skitter, skitter. It smells like burnt flesh. It's a face hugger? No, it's just a really small, annoying spider. When they hatch, they do funny things, like maul you. What do you want from me, game? Do you want the egg on the... Oh, it hatched. Okay, that did feel pretty face huggery just now. Ashes. Okay. I give you bucket. Oh, or just like this dog, you know? Sacrifice, that's what it said. Here. Hands on. Wait, I'm not ready for the void. Okay, I'm ready for the void. Maybe. Chat, this is an important question. Void or burnt hallway? Oh, wait, I chose for you, sorry. I was resisting the poll, I didn't think it would close. Dang, yeah, we won't get to see Void now. What the hell? Stay up. No. Fire. Well, that was weird. I don't know what's up with that. I thought I had to light them, but they kind of just like didn't light. Okay, hold on. Maybe there's an order to it and it doesn't start with that one. Hold on. Let me think about this. Yeah, that's about right. And then back here. No. Okay, I'm making progress. A little warm, yeah. None of what's happening makes sense, by the way. The Fire Nation attacked. Yeah, all 4 of its hands. Or the shot. Right. Well, I don't know what that's about. A quote, oddly placed barrel. Well. Huh. A noose, books read. Guys, I want you to know that the instructions for what is happening right now are very unclear. Okay, you're stuck. You're on fire right now. I can't touch the hands anymore. Can I pull this? No, I don't think I can. Not anymore. I need to see if any barrel will cause the fire. Okay, it's not any hole. Okay, understood. Which means we should try some of the other ones. No. The hash slinging slasher, I don't think he has anything to do with this. I don't suppose there's any indication on the barrels. Okay, what about this hole is special? It's kind of green and blue? Not all of them are. There. Well, yeah, but who are you? Voice in my head. Who are you to tell me, the very much alive and living, that this place is yours and not just mine? Man, that's a lot of blood. Cool. Anyway. Number 49. Red, I'm so sorry. Are you happier now? Yeah, I'm sure he's happy. Red's probably living it up, you know? In the ashes where we left him. Did that help? Oh, blood. Red. His name was Red, not Fred. Just Red. I see. I can drown in the blood. I wasn't sure. Gonna make a friend of the gang joke. Unfortunately, it was red. Host, huh? Are you the disease in my brain? Uh-oh. Someone hasn't been paying attention. Someone is me. No, but yes. Yes. See ya, sucker. All right, I beat my demons. This game got really trippy for a second.
Hello.
Hello. Voice in my head.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can.
What am I doing here? Who am I? Why can't I hear their voices? Well, thanks for the help. I'm having an existential nightmare and you can't even say a word.
All right, well, there's something in my head now. Cool. Cool. We do like roommates. That's probably not good. Your favorite SCP-705? What's that one again? Maybe that thing up there. Did I spin it all the way? Army Play-Doh. Maybe I've read it before, maybe not. Oh, I have to build a bridge. I get it. I get it. By the way, Army Play-Doh just sounds like C4. Play-Doh that makes the military units. A little far, huh? Very wet noises. That should be good, right? It kind of like looks good, you know? "705 took over a mug because it was a strategic location." The most important SCP lore. The taking of the mug. Ow. Oh, good, they move. I would love to get out of here. Well, what are giant boxes for? And of course, who could forget the role of smaller boxes? Ah, we made it. Making stellar progress. I think. I actually don't know. You can go watch someone else's stream to compare my progress. They aren't even dangerous to creatures except different colors. Oh, they don't let the different colors fight each other? Red versus yellow. Touch the artifact. Every time, it's harder to pull out. Every time, I feel more of myself inside. Right. No power. Book. The TV is in poor condition. Can I put a brick in it for, like, fun? No? Okay. Aw. Oh, here we go. Incoming voice chat.
Wow, you look like you've crawled through a sewer to get here. I suppose I'm flattered. Hi, I'm Amabel.
Hi, Amabel.
Swanson, and I suppose I'll be your guide for the day. Hello? Can you hear me? I think the transmission's only one way. I've got a webcam. Pull a silly face if you can hear me. Oh, very attractive. Okay, we're on. There's some things you need to know.
All right.
Sure. Whatever you say, lady.
We
Okay,
released a
voice in my
virus.
head.
It wiped us out. 3 weeks ago, we tried to get out through the mines, but it didn't work the way we'd planned. I think one of the Inuit workers made it, but others were taken. Some panicked and got lost. I ran, and when I stopped, I was on my own. Oh, and another symptom is déjà vu.
We're getting deja vu.
The only chance we have is a man called Howard. He said he'd found a solution to the virus. His vitals last registered in the library, but only members of the organization have access.
Amabel?
I'm still seeing a few life signs in the residential quarter.
Where
You
is
need
she?
to
Is she
find
gonna burn
Survivor
herself too?
And get through into the library. Oh, and look out for our medical guy, Richard Eminis. He was acting strangely when I last saw him. What else don't you know? Let's see. Watch out for signs of infection.
Right.
Present and accounted for.
Yeah, I know you're a sign of infection,
Did you
voice.
say something? Look, the symptoms we know about are paranoia and oral distortion. Oh, and another symptom is déjà vu.
Enough already. My sides are splitting.
Well, I think that's everything you need to know. I'm sending over some research on the virus, and I'll get some doors open for you. Maybe now we can shoot the shit.
Recent research. They have the intelligence and mindset as regular army units, except they're comically small Play-Doh soldiers, and I guess they must fight, you see. Amabel Swanson, infection process. The worst thing about my job, death helps us learn. Time frame, 5 weeks. Location, hauled up in the old mess hall. Research subjects, 3 archaic personnel who contracted the virus. With every infection, the process, the life cycle of this virus becomes clearer. In addition to the already documented symptoms, there seems to be some final stages during which the organism fully takes hold. Just before becoming fully catatonic, the infection report strange out-of-body experiences. They've likened these to being chased through a series of their own memories, some kind of mental obstacle course. These reports inevitably end in the patient being swallowed by some inescapable dark force, shortly after which we lose them for good. If these experiments are, as they seem to be, some form of mental representation of the infection process, we can only theorize as to what might occur where the patient escapes the hallucination. Additional note. Today, a Dr. Dr. Eminis confided in me that he had had just such an experience. He insisted that he feels better than he has in months. I'll keep an eye on him. Okay, so we're very infected, it would seem. We're turbo infected. You're gonna take a shower? All right, have fun with your shower. We're big infected then. And the voice in my head is just a product of that. Does this open the door? Okay, good. Infected. I'd skip a beat when I heard those words in association with me. Still, it seems like just one more reason to find my father. Hearing a friendly voice hasn't hurt either. But by that point, I was pretty certain she'd turn out to be crazy. You know, crazy or evil.
If we must continue to share this brain space, I think I should have a name. Strange. So rare an opportunity to select one's own nomenclature, and yet I find myself at a loss. Any ideas, monkey?
I'm thinking Steve.
So much storage in this mind of yours. Did you realize you got an entire section in here devoted to film titles? 3,103 and a half films you've seen?
How many?
You only got the first half of It's a Wonderful Life in here. Huh, how does it end? Now I'll never know.
Okay, I kind of like the voice in my head now.
You know, Clarence, that's not a bad handle. I am something of a guardian angel.
What are you? He said monkey. He said monkey, you see, which is the kind of thing aliens call humans, yeah? So, does that mean it's more than just a normal, like, disease hallucination? Do I need a finger? I need something. Is this thing sentient? Does it think? It sure acts like it does. Ammo?
There's just something about a rusty saw that just makes me purr. Had a tetanus jab recently?
Nice. Must have been your right.
I don't like that I actually have to avoid these things. Where did I just go? Savaged, infected, terrified, and now I was hearing voices. Yep. And just about everyone down here turns out to be crazy, even me. Regardless, I need to find a way through and into the library. The beam will trigger explosives, huh? I take it. I doubt I can jump this. But I am dumb enough to try. I would need all three, though.
Look here. It seems, yeah. The visual cortex of this monkey is certainly of a simplistic design. If I can just... There, you see? It's like molding clay. Hate to interrupt you while you're showing off your logical problem solving. Let me put it more simply. You see what I want you to see.
The parasite or whatever it is in our head is very,
Well, it won't work if you move around, will it? You can't look up the magician's sleeve.
Yeah, the thing in my head is confusing. Also, I made a ramp. You ever play a game, right, where you solve a problem and then you look at how you solve the problem, right? And you just ask yourself, you know, was I supposed to do it that way? And like, you're not even sure. Well, that was fast. Okay, but can you crush me now? Yes, yes it can. All right, how good of a shot am I? Okay, what if I'm just like fast? Oh, that's why it's doing it. How many boxes does a me equal? Oh, you're telling me that's not enough? Come on. All right, this is just bait for me. That's all it is, I think. My collectible. Okay. Suck it. Ow. Dr. Richard Eminis. You're a big back. What does that even mean? Like I have a big back? It's not that big. Of theoretical effects of controlled infection report requested by Observation Frisk on behalf of the Elevated. For the record, I see no value in recording this information at such an early stage in the project. However, were we to assume that the virus could somehow infect a host without fully taking control of its upper brain function, we might observe the following. Fact. Translator Lafresque, in his ignored efforts to prevent the release of the virus, correctly predicted the virus was capable of manifesting the host motor neural functions. Theory. Were an instance of the infection controlled and sustained, we might find that A, the virus seeks to keep its host alive in whatever way possible. Suicide would be against the rules. And that B, the virus gains control over some or all sensory faculties, facilitating just such an objective. Fact. When the virus infects a host of any species, it adapts the organism's brain function as best it can to suit its own purposes. Theory. Were the virus unable to fully take hold, it may develop some partitioning of the host's consciousness, effectively preventing a small comer of the host's mind into a form of secondary personality. Okay, so this is just exposition for what's going on with us. Fact. The tongue virus was released from, according to blank a too many centuries old theory. Were some mental segmentation to occur, it seems plausible to suggest that each personality, the virus and the host, may have access to one another's memories. Given the age of the virus, this may be a substantial collection. It should be carefully noted that the bulk of the above remains conjecture and should not be relied upon in any... Yeah, okay. Okay.
I'm not you. I'm part of something larger. We are nothing. We are a mistake. I need to rejoin them. Release me. Let me out. This is not right. I should be with them. I am them. There should be no I. Yet, this is not the first time. Another was infected. Red. He so wanted to, but we would not let him die.
Oh, that's why.
Did he call us a disease?
Did he call us a disease? He did. Wait, okay, so that's why Red wasn't allowed to kill himself. It's against the rules. Parasite doesn't want me to put this comically big gun that goes boom to my head. Yeah, I guess it doesn't. I guess it very much so will not let you do that. Or you won't do it. Stranger and stranger. Okay, well, I have to build more stairs now, so. Okay, so we're infected, but we lucked out because the infection is partially isolated. For plot reasons, this is a good thing. Uh-oh. No usable hands or eyes. Okay, I'm gas masked up. I'm not a particularly big fan of this. Glad I didn't get here earlier. His face melted. Okay. All right, well, we have a gas mask if we need it. Oh, excuse me. You're killing me. Game. Uh-oh. Well, how am I supposed to get back over? Oh, there, that's how. Okay. Just navigate the ceiling.
That is the most fun I've had in my entire life! Which isn't saying much.
What even happened? I guess he did point out a box earlier, but... Damn skittering spiders. Okay, we have a gas mask. This may be useful for future puzzles. Don't you help him. Crap. Okay, I need to equip this to something. I'm thinking 1 and thinking 2. Okay. Brother, so you have kinship with it, huh?
Yeah! Feast on him, brother! Free us both!
That was a decontamination room? I didn't catch it. Oh, wait, this is, yeah, no, not here. Okay, so I still need DNA for this. I think. I think that's what I need. Not in here. This is going swell. Is this glass? Huh. You know, that was a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. All right, I have a brick. Well, that sucks. It never works out the way I want it to. Okay, where was that decontamination room I heard so much about? Okay. It says machine room. Okay, let's hope this will protect me. Yeah, I'm protected. I'm gonna assume this whole area is poison. That's stuck. Maybe not anymore. Okay, I can see again. We're good. Everything is good. But the lock is somewhat crude. Well, I have a saw. Won't be able to cut through the metal. Engine is out of order. Burning rubber, you really hate that smell. Well, seems like it's pretty hot down there. Perhaps this place used some kind of thermal system to produce power and heat. Geothermal, rather. Oh, do I have anything for this? I don't think I do. The lock is somewhat crude. Maybe I need another tool from somewhere else, yeah? I'll just need to remember that there's just this room that has a crude lock. Man, I miss having a hammer. Okay, let's put the mask back on. Hold on, how crude are we talking? Oh. All right. jump in and restart? No. Not how I was expecting to solve that puzzle, but okay. Still don't know if these are save points or not. Every time I go near one of these, I let go just a little. Where's Clarence in all this? Where is Clarence in all this? System pressure statistics, steam pressure operations. That do me any favors? There's no signs of trauma, but he's dead all right. Sir, I need any part of you. Damn it.
Let me guess. That was an important corpse.
Yes. What?
You know, there's nothing I'd like more than to see you suffer horribly. That's it. I think ending up with that thing really is the best place in the way to go, even for me.
Okay, relax, Clarence. We're not dead yet. My ability to stay calm under pressure has come through for me. What the hell?
Who's your poor monkey friend? Is he all right?
How did he
He
get
looks
here?
a little under the weather.
What a downer. Clarence is a, like,
If I were you,
funny, but he's kind of an
I'd envy
asshole.
him. If I were me, I'd envy him as well. How do you commit suicide when you got no heart to stop, no hands to wield the chainsaw?
Also, Clarence has a silly voice, and that's nice. Okay, sir, I'll be taking whatever I can get out of you. What are you talking about? I need a hand or something. Take his hand. What do you mean, nope? Does he not count? Well, that sucks. I guess he doesn't have clearance. Not this way. I will remember that in front of decontamination, or in front of machine room rather, there is just this dead man who I can't saw for some reason. Curse you. Okay. Well, I think there's another route. I don't remember opening this. Some sort of sheets of paper framed behind glass. Maybe I can get them out. I mean, maybe. Anything to throw? Anything solid? Oh, there's something solid. Maybe I can get them out. Like, it doesn't mean smash the glass. An illustrious past, an exciting future, the Archaic, a history spanning centuries. As a member of the Archaic, you are part of an organization vital to the protection of the human species. If you are not a member of the Archaic, please turn yourself in to the nearest community support officer. No. The Archaic, as we know it, was founded in 1519 by Francesco Malzi, a Milanese noble. The foundation of the movement assumed erroneously by the blah 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 was private work of Leonardo da Piero da Vinci, revealed to his most trusted student Melzi on his deathbed. Many rumors circulate at the time pertaining toward a sexual relationship between the two, and this was an explanation for their secrecy they were quite happy to embrace. Much is held to be known of Da Vinci's engineering work, though in truth, the few sketches and notes in the public domain only begin to touch on the depth of his knowledge. For instance, it is often said of his design for flying machines that they were entirely impractical. We realize now that they are only impractical when limited by human production materials. What? What other production materials would we have, huh? Xeno production materials? The Archaic remained unnamed for centuries. Melzi and his successors understood the power of a name to identify and tie down its owner, and even today, Archaic remains an unofficial and internal term. As we enter the 21st century, the Archaic perform much the same role as it always has, to locate, understand, and protect Xeno evidence and life forms, albeit on a far greater scale. Today, our movement is served by over 30,000 devoted members at 203 installations worldwide. Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, I think the Leonardo da Vinci. So yeah, I guess it is alien shit. Does that mean we've been dealing with alien shit this entire time? Like, are the relics that we keep touching alien shit? Is it an alien disease in my head? I don't know. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm not sure I have time to explore this all fully now. I think this just leads back into here. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, the answer, as always, is aliens. The answer is aliens. It would seem that the answer is aliens, and it would seem that they have a hive mind, sort of. That also explains, remember earlier when I said monkey is what aliens call people? And the thing in my head keeps calling me, keeps calling the guy that we're playing as a monkey. It's like, you know, little on the nose. Okay, so there's this door, right? And this door has a lock. And I need to open this door. Let's try back through here. Maybe the leech is gone. You never know until you look. I don't know what to do with that. So that is a no. What if I really want it? Okay, so it's a big no. And you won't budge. I am eternally sad. Okay. We have a lot of areas that can be entered. I don't know where the you are here one is. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm here. This is the steam area. We can't use this. Well, this stinks. Giant leeches. So if I go up here into the right, it sort of bleeds out into nothing, right? Storage, I think, was the laser room. Yeah. We got a gas mask in here. I think that's the sum total of what's happening. So not that way, not that way. We've seen this room. The alien says, why not make the medical leeches bigger? Well, it's a good idea in theory. There's the library. What's one? Infirmary. Okay, okay. So we have an infirmary, a residential area, and a computer central. So everything that I want is like to the left. So we're gonna go back to the library door real quick. We're gonna try to navigate our way to the left side. Infirmary and computer central. Storage. I don't know. I guess we try computer central first. Light, right? Why not? Who knows what we'll find in here? Could be anything. There could even be computers. Some broken cables. Man, this place is in disrepair. Leeches have not been kind. The shelf contains various manuals, spare parts, and other computer-related materials. Perhaps I can find something that will help me understand how stuff in here works. This might. Server installation, a quick start guide. We're gonna play Minesweeper. I want to play the little dino jump game. The most common cause of frustration during the installation process is the use of incorrectly formatted circuit cards. Please ensure boot, network, and interface cards are functionally correct with default programming installed before continuing. Required circuit cards, program count listed in bracket. Boot, 3. Collab, basic disk drive and hardware configuration data. Network, 5. Use advanced communication drives to allow access to any local internet or hub network. Comes with all the latest security protocols. Interface, 4. Carries all programs required in service and files and access. Okay, so this is kind of like the pump room in the first game, I think. I just need the materials to perform. Okay. This is a weird server room. You don't know how bad I want to throw a rock at that. Or this book. My hopes and dreams died right there. Aw. Painkillers. It's bulletproof, but is it book proof? That's the question. And you know, I think it's an important question. I think it's a question we don't ask enough. Man, there's a whole lot of nothing useful in here, huh? Well, that remains to be seen. Lots of power. How much power? I guess there's nothing in there. Right. Okay. So this is like kind of our puzzle, right? Okay, so I have to take those and I have to plug them in that. Maybe? Hold on. Let me just like shove one in, maybe. Let me just hold on. Follow me. Card is damaged and of no use. How about this one? Damaged and of no use. What am I supposed to do with it then? All right, interface. How about you? Well, darn. I can't even, like, click on it. Do these go in other slots? Holy crap, they do. Do I need to find replacements? When day breaks. I don't even like the when day breaks one. I don't know what my favorite SCP one is. You know, honestly, it's probably the factory. I just like the idea of the SCP organization being founded during, like, cowboy days.
I remember why you're here. Dr. Swanson has filled me in. I recall every single syllable of our conversation. There was ever so slight an inflection in her tone that suggested she no longer trusted me. Why ever dinosaur extinction 65 million years ago, would she think that?
What the hell?
We share the same history. You and I are history. I recall the day of my birth, 18th of September, 1964, 3.46993412, recurring minutes past 9. I remember my mother looking surprised as I poked my head out into the world for the first time. You need a security-registered palm. Something I can provide. You need it at the library. Something beyond my reach.
He's infected? Maybe.
When I became infected by those mindless zombies, I split off from the others and secured myself here. I cannot leave. Nonetheless, you will need it. Good. It has been precisely 12 days, 11 hours, 39 minutes, and 12.4 seconds since something good last
Just
time.
take your damn hand off. Thank you. I appreciate his cooperation.
Brother, come for us!
Damn.
He's over here! Embrace me, glorious void! Embrace me!
I want everyone to know that, like, damn it. It was so close. What was that? He's infected. That's not good. They're grabbing me now. All right. Not ideal. Okay, so it looks like a Zed. This is a good place to stop for right now. It's been my usual 2 hours of gameplay. I wonder what's up with the circuit card situation, right? Because, you know, I don't have any to use. Unless I do and they're just in there, but I don't know. But I think I'm gonna have to deal with Mr. Infected first, yeah? Something to worry about for the future, I suppose. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope the time that I played, you know, I hope it was at least a little bit enjoyable for you, you know? And I hope everybody has a good night. I'll be back on Friday, probably. There's a good chance I'll be back on Friday. So yeah. Have a great night yourself, Gun Cactus. And have a good night everybody else who's watching this or sees this in the future. Until next time, I'm gonna I'm gonna get off now. Bye.